What is happening, everybody? Dirty D's out here kicking it in the garage. Two big announcements. Number one, we have a camping gear sponsor that's helping to pay for some of my expenses going up to Moyers, Oklahoma this weekend for a big motorcycle camp out. But number two, at that camp out, I could break every single bone in my body because we're racing for pink slips, man. Yeah, I got registered for a motorcycle race. I'm gonna tell you all about it. Stick around. We're gonna have a great time this weekend. Here we go. All right, so here's a bunch of the stuff that we're gonna get on the bike. We've got our tank bag, we've got our seat, bungees, easy. Sunglasses, knife, no problem. Gloves. This is actually a French press for coffee making. It's gonna be awesome. Solar power battery charger. We have our little juice charger, and then I've got my phone case that is also a charger. We should be okay there. This is gonna be for the headgear. We've got our Black Rifle Coffee Company. This right here is called Beyond Black. Dude, this coffee is awesome. I don't know if you know about Black Label. I don't know if it'll focus here, but it says a portion of our profits go to veterans, law enforcement, and first responders. Fire and first responders. Awesome, man. Okay, now here's where it gets tricky. We've got a sleeping bag. We've got clothes. We've got wool socks, or what are these? Boot socks. Brushed thermal boot socks. These are going to be great for sleeping at night in the tent. Yes, we have a tent. This ain't no hotel thing. We've got a motorcycle cover. We've got our butane fuel, of course, our bottle. We've got our tools. I got my tent light. I have a frigging cooler. I have a stove with the pan, the knife, the fork, the whole nine. And if I can squeeze it on the bike, we're going to be taking a folding chair too, a lawn chair. Hey, so here's the deal for this weekend. It's happening in Moyers, Oklahoma at the Kriver campground that's owned by Adam Sandoval. Adam Sandoval, if you don't know, he rode his bike to every single Harley-Davidson dealership to raise money for the troops, which is pretty friggin' awesome. On top of that, he organized a few Guinness Book World Record attempts to beat the longest parade of Harley-Davidson motorcycles. He did it a number of times. I think he did it once or twice in Florida. He did it twice here in Texas. I was there both times. One time we didn't make it, but then last year we did reach the record and we all became record holders. It was pretty cool. You got a certificate and all that from Guinness. It was really neat. But anyway, so Adam is hosting this event. It's kind of like the reunion of breaking the record. He's calling it the Stubborn American Rally or the Stubborn American Reunion, which is kind of cool. And what's going to happen is I'm going to get there on Thursday, set up camp. On Friday, though, there's going to be a steak cooking contest. So it's $50 to enter. You get 2 ribeyes, man. Dude, you're probably going to pay about $50 for a good ribeye at a really nice steakhouse. I don't go to those type of steakhouses, but I will tell you, if you're there with 2 people and you want to have a steak dinner, throw in the $50, man, and get in the contest. I think top prize is $250, which is pretty damn good. Man, getting these bags on and off this bike every year is a pain in the ass. I take them off in the summertime or the springtime even, and I always put them back in the fall. Reason being, in the summertime, I just like the way the bike looks when it's all skinny down, but you know, you really do need these bags down here in San Antonio during the fall and the winter, because you'll start riding in the morning wearing a jacket or a hoodie, and then by about 2 o'clock, man, it's already 85 degrees and you got to have some place to put that stuff. So, got them on. Man, that's a pain in the ass. Anyhow, let me tell you about the sponsor. Yeah, so that's great news. We are sponsored for this trip's expenses going up there by Kazoo Outdoors. Now, Kazoo is a tent company. They're based out of Seattle, Washington. I believe they source their tents from a couple of different places, but Here's how I got matched up with Kazoo. I was looking at tents online. My main focus was the size of the tent, the feedback ratings from customers, and the weight. Because, look, when you're moto camping, you want to make sure that you get something that's very lightweight. This tent I bought because of all of those reasons. Check this out. Kazoo Outdoors, man. They know how to put a product together. This is moto camping, man. I can't wait to see what this tent looks like. I did let them know, by the way, there's a close-up of them. I did let them know that when I do the review of the tent, once again, it's going to be the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I can't let you guys down. I'm not going to tell you something's amazing if it's not amazing. But from what I read online, it looks like an awesome product. So I bought it, and then I started texting back and forth with them. I had a couple of questions. They said, well, what are you up to? Started talking to them a little bit about the channel, talked to them about the big camping trip, and they said, we'd love to help you out. I said, fantastic. So we looked at some of the expenses, and they agreed to cover some of them. So Kazoo Outdoors, thank you very much. Really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You don't know what it means to me. You guys go ahead and check them out. They're on Instagram. And now they are on YouTube. Oh, and check this out. This bag holds the tent. Watch this. This thing was harder than it looked to get on, and the main reason is this piece right here, this little nut, this thumb screw. Good Lord. Well, first of all, it's kind of hard to get your hand in here. As you can see, it's like, how are you supposed to do a thumb screw when you can't really get your thumb in there, right? So what I had to do is use a pair of pliers, and piece by piece, and I'm talking about like millimeter by millimeter, bro. Finally got this thing in. It's pretty solid, so this is going to help out a lot. A little luggage rack in the back. Anyway, so let me tell you how I quite possibly could break every single bone in my body this weekend. There is going to be a mini bike race on Saturday. Here's the great part, man. The winner of the race gets to keep the bike. Oh, man. So I am registered. I'm already signed up. I got my racer number. I'm racer number 11. Oh, and by the way, I am, like I mentioned, I'm camping out there, so I'm at camp spot number 32. If you're out there at Kriver this weekend, stop on by, man. Come hang out. I'll be at camp spot 32 and probably kind of all over the place anyway. So you already have the download on where I'm going to be, why I'm going to be there, what I'm going to be doing while I'm there, some of the stuff I'm going to be doing. So now let's talk about how I'm going to get all this stuff on the bike. Dude, this is going to be a trip. You guys ready? Check this out. I could end up cutting my hand off with this. I fucking poke myself. All right, so here we got a whole bunch of bungees, man, and I am already cutting myself up little by little with this freaking knife as sharp as heck. Anyway, this knife, you know what? I bought it for like 10 bucks. Let me get back down here with you guys. I bought it at this little gas station on the way back from I don't know where, and it was like 15 bucks. But the problem is, man, it's almost too sharp, dude. It's like, either I'm going to cut my thumb off, or I'm going to end up slicing through one of these bungees. But here's why I love these bungees, is that they are, in fact, adjustable. Nice. When I saw that they were adjustable, I think they're exactly the same ones that I had before. Only last time I only had 2 of them. Now I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 new ones, plus those 2 makes 10, man. I mean, I think I can get all this stuff on the bike. All right, so a big part of it's going to be how we use this ice chest down here, right? So we're going to use that to pack some stuff in it. We're going to have to make the most of it, all right? Let's see what we can do. Then we always remember we've got another empty bag on the other side, a luggage bag. I have my secret weapon, which is my tank bag from Nelson Brig. That thing is awesome. I bought it at a swap meet for about 15 bucks. They don't make that one anymore. That's a big daddy one. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we can do. Big shout out to Brandon Keene, by the way. Check this out. Brandon Keene landed on the cover of Cycle Source magazine. Look at this bike. Brandon, by the way, was the first builder that I ever interviewed on this channel. And in fact, keep your eyes open. We've got more bike builders coming up. We've had plenty of them already, and we've got even more to come. All right, let's keep rolling.